What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And on today's video guys, I will show you why we don't, basically we cannot see the entire picture for our case and who is responsible for this and why it is happening as already mentioned. Then I will show you an update from DJT case and just recently David Nunes wrote another letter to the Congress members and to the committees in regards to their issue. Then I will show you the easiest way how authorities can solve the problem of naked shorting on the example of other countries. And at the end of this video I will share my personal story. That is why guys, please watch this video till the very end, because it is very important for me personally. So, and before we dive deep into all of this, please hit the like button to push this video forward to the broader audience. And the more people know about our case, the more chances we have to achieve our goals. So, let's start with this tweet that was written by Daniel Spears. And you know that sometimes we cannot find the most up-to-date information in regards to our case, and this tweet is very honest, and let me quote you it in details. MMTLP, this is a sad day. The MMTLP community absolutely has a hierarchy. Out of thousands of us, only a chosen few believe they have right to tell us all what to do and how to do it. In Junk Savvy Space this morning, she stated that our advocates in DC are telling us to only do things a certain way. I asked who those advocates are, but was told that's confidential. I was told, trust me bro. I was called divisive for sharing my opinion. David Nunes just brought MMTLP onto a world stage by sending not only one, but two letters to 4 separate committees. In my opinion, we should all be pounding those 4 offices with our request for a hearing. Yet I'm muted repeatedly by the host for suggesting we call those committee chairs. If I'm not too privy to the same information, this elite group of community members is privy to. Isn't that a bit like the SEC saying we aren't privy to the share count, or FINRA saying trust me bro, there is no imbalance? No one knows how we'll find the resolution, no one. No one is above me, no one is below me. We all want the same thing, resolution. What's the share count? Make the calls and book Richie an appointment with your representative. I did. My rep is meeting with Richie on the 6th. If you also feel so inclined, add these offices to your call list. I called all of these offices. I had positive calls with every single office. Each committed to pass along my request for hearing to the committee chair. And guys, this letter is completely understandable. I really feel the pain of Daniel Spears, but let me show you some answers from Jen and Mark Basile. Jen wrote this: I'm really confused by this post, Danielle. Earlier today on Junk's space, when Anna came on and confirmed that mass calling the key offices was not the appropriate way to go, but rather call your own representatives and ask them to make the call on your behalf, you listened, agreed, and even stated that you stand corrected. We are being given advice by folks in DC who good relationships have been built with. They are on our side, want to see us succeed, like Senator Krapa, and they are specifically telling us not to call these committee offices directly. Why on earth are you so insistent on completely ignoring that? I guess you are going to do whatever you want to do. But I ask everyone else, please do not call these committee offices directly. Work through your local representatives. And guys, I completely agree that we have to contact our own representatives and Congress members and ask them to contact these committees in order to ask for a hearing. And this will prevent for the gibberish inside the Congress, and this will prevent us from having some ignorance from these committees. On top of that, let me show you this response from Mark Basile. He wrote this 11 hours ago, and he said, no one has any monopoly over the MMTLP narrative, contacts with insiders or Congress. Almost everyone in this community has worked very hard to push the issues, but no one is actually leading anything. It's a group effort for the most part. But there is a lot of distrust among community members, and that's why a lot of information is kept close to the vest. I have spoken to several very active MMTLP community activists, and they told me stories about some alleged community members contacting Congress in advance of their meetings and attempting to submarine that person's efforts. Actually, two very high-profile in DC activists. This is a reason why not everything is transparent and disclosed. There are forces that have been working against you since the beginning, in my opinion. And guys, this is the perfect explanation why we don't know all the details that are happening behind the scenes at this very moment. Because the wrongdoers might also use this information in their favor, and they can sabotage all of our efforts. That is why I do my best to push this case forward, but definitely even I don't know all the details, because I am not an MMTLP shareholder and I am not a US citizen, and that is why I cannot contact directly to the committees or to representatives or to Congress members. That is why the only thing that I can do is to spread this information through my channel. And guys, please do not try to overtake the people who are meeting in person with Congress members. I mean, for example, Don Fees, and he is about to visit for the third time District Columbia in order to push our case physically to each and every Congress members via personal meetings. And that is why we have this lack of information from time to time. So, let me show you another very important update in regards to our case. Christian Shaughnessy wrote this tweet 20 hours ago in response to the letter that was written on May the 1st, and it is the second letter to the same committees that were written by David Nunes in regards to DJT issue. And let me show you her comment. She wrote, "I believe quick action is necessary to protect retail shareholders, identify wrongdoers, and determine whether any laws, including RICO statutes and tax evasion laws, have been violated." Another letter from David Nunes to congressional leaders asking for an investigation into stock manipulation. He is requesting testimony and records from additional companies. Based on the factors, including the volume and price purportedly available locates, TMTG has identified ongoing anomalies in DJT trading. To assist in determining whether intraday short sales of DJT are being approved in violation of SEC rules, we would encourage you to seek documents and testimony from firms, including several depository trust company members that facilitate short sales, including the following: Apex Clearing, Clear Street, Cobra Trading, Cohen & Company, Carvature Securities, Stone X Securities, Trade Pro, Velocity Clearing. In addition to asking for records and information regarding trading in DJT, relevant documents include compliance policies, including any policies that condone the application of a multiplier to facilitate the landing of more shares that are actually available. As noted in my previous letter, I believe quick action is necessary to protect retail shareholders, identify wrongdoers, and determine whether any laws, including RICO statutes and tax evasion laws, have been violated. I appreciate your prompt attention to these matters and remain willing to assist your investigation in any way possible. And guys, again, this is a very good sign for us because TMTG and DJT case are extremely active, and David Nunes is trying to do his best in order to solve his problem, the problem of naked shorting of DJT stock. And our main goal, the resolution of our problem, is extremely close to the resolution of DJT problem, because in my opinion and in the opinion of other MMTLP community members, the actors, the wrongdoers are the same for all of the shares. That is why by solving one problem on the market, we automatically will solve any other problems as well. And let me show you another tweet that Christian Shaughnessy wrote in addition to her previous tweet. She wrote, "It is smart to go after the broker-dealers. There is a reason you may not have heard of them before. They are allegedly the enablers. The ones who tell market makers like Citadel and Virtu that they have located shares to trade. DJT has been on the reg short threshold list since April the 2nd, and securities on that list need pre-borrowed locates. But did they really get the locates? That is what David Nunes wants to know. Did these companies locate the shares for settlement? Nunes believes the answer is no. According to a source, Velocity Clearing, one of the companies Nunes is requesting trading records, share lending information and compliance policy from, allegedly has 100 open investigation into it. Areas of concern being looked at include market manipulation, market integrity, and money laundering. If you invest, have a pension plan, a 401k, or are just worried about inflation and paying your bills, you have to pay attention to what is happening. And I completely agree with your statement that everyone who has money in their pockets, regardless of the form of this money, is it a pension plan, is it 401k, or you just an ordinary customer of the US economy in general, definitely you have to keep an eye on this issue, because it is the main issue of US market that is preventing it from growth. And I think the wrongdoers who short the stock market in general, who illegally short them, they are pushing the entire US economy down, and this is really upset. So let me show you another update in regards to the connection in between DJT case and our case. You know that our case was mentioned in the first letter that was written by TMTG, that was written by David Nunes in regards to DJT case. And we have our letter that was attached to this letter. And guys, let me show you that the person who is so-called responsible for this attachment is Hamshort Killer. And Barb wrote this tweet 7 hours ago. Thanks to Hamshort Killer for getting MMTLP included in the letter with DJT. And I dig deeper inside this fact, and I found out that yes, Hamshort Killer contacted DJT and David Nunes, and he gave this tip to David Nunes in order to include our letter, in order to attach our letter to his letter. And definitely our letter enforces their case, and because of this attachment we are still together with David Nunes, and what is more importantly, we have all the chances to see the resolution through Donald Trump's efforts, because TMTG is the company that belongs to Donald Trump. So guys, let me show you another very important update in regards to Don Fizz trip, in regards to Don Fizz upcoming trip. Let me show you somewhere here. Yes, as you can see, Richie has less and less free times for booking an appointment with Congress members. That is why, guys, the call to action is still the same. Call to your congressman's office and ask your representative to contact James Comer's office to express support for MMTLP congressional hearing. On top of that, ask your congressman to contact in person with Don Fizz and book a meeting with them using the Gen Cap schedule. And this is the most important part for our upcoming events. So, and for now, let me show you how authorities can solve the problem of illegal naked shorting and short selling activity within a blink of an eye. Christian Shaughnessy, and I want to give you a huge shout out because of her efforts to support the retail community and to help us all. She wrote this on May the 2nd. South Korea's financial regulators expected to impose even bigger fines on 2 additional global banks than the fines slapped on BNP Paribas and HSBC. And the solution is extremely simple. If you know for sure that certain banks or certain market makers illegally short the stock, definitely you should implement the fines that are extremely sensitive for these companies. And in this case, they will not be able to short the stock anymore, because for them it shouldn't be profitable anymore. And in this case, the problem will be solved by itself. But definitely, everything should be done from the authorities' side. And unfortunately, FINRA and SEC don't want to do anything in order to solve this problem. That is why naked shorting activity is extremely active on the US stock market. And that is why we have to unite and push our case forward. And I think we will win this battle. And guys, let me tell you my personal story. I have a wife and 2 children aged 11 and 15, as well as a small dog. After 30 years of living in Russia near the Baikal Lake, we decided to move. Now we reside in Serbia. Although I don't own any MMTLP shares, I invest a lot of time creating daily MMTLP videos. I have been doing this every day without days off and holidays for more than 1.5 years. Now I wish to buy back this time from my family, from my children. We've agreed that I will ask the MMTLP community to support me, and I will give all the money to the children. Therefore, if you believe that I am providing useful content for you and wish to support me, you can join my Patreon account. For $5 a month, I will add your name to my list of supporters if you wish. Thank you in advance. The link you can find in the description below. So, I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.